Hello, welcome. Today we will practice Aiken grade Pre-1 speaking test. We will go through as a simulation and I will go over answers at the end. Let's get started. Hello, may I have your card, please? Thank you. Please have a seat. My name is Anna Kudo. May I have your name, please? Mr. Abe, this is the grade Pre-1 test, okay? Mr. Abe, could you tell me a little about yourself? Oh, that's interesting. All right, let's start. Here's your card. You have 1 minute to prepare before you start your narration. All right, please begin your narration. You have 2 minutes. Thank you. Now I'm going to ask you 4 questions. Are you ready? Number 1. Please look at the 4th picture. If you were the woman, what would you be thinking? Now, Mr. Abe, please turn over the card and put it down. Number 2. Should more be done to protect workers from bad companies? Number 3. Do you think that the work environment in Japan will improve in the future? Number 4. Recently, many people have struggled with mental health because of high stress levels. Do you think we need to talk about mental health more? Well, that's all, Mr. Abe. Could I have the card back, please? Thank you. You may go now. Okay, nice job. Now we're going to go and look at an example. So first, let's go back and look at the pictures. So the first picture has a woman in an office, and we know we need to start with the sentence, one day a woman was in a job interview. Okay? So you can see that she's trying to talk, that she's writing something. In picture 2, you can see her greeting a coworker. In her mind, she looks happy. And it looks like they are trading some kind of card, probably a business card. Then the third photo, she looks stressed and maybe kind of tired. There's a large pile of papers next to her. Clearly someone, probably her boss, is angry. And it looks dark outside. Then in the fourth picture, we see her at home in bed and sick. Okay, so you need to make a narration from that. One day, a woman was in a job interview. She felt very nervous. She was trying to answer questions and write. She was hoping to impress her interviewer and get the job. A week later, she got the job. The woman was excited for her first day of work at the company. She introduced herself to her new coworkers and even exchanged business cards. 2 months later, she was no longer excited about her job. She was extremely stressed and tired. She had a large pile of work to finish. Her boss had yelled at her earlier, and she had to work late. 3 days later, she had to stay home because she was sick. Her job was so stressful that she had become sick. Now, obviously, the most important thing is starting off with the correct sentence. One day a woman was in a job interview. Then from there, you again want to mention what you see in the photos. It's good in your minute to see if you can notice any details that you can bring up. So, for example, for the third picture, I mentioned that she had a large pile of work to finish because of the large pile of papers on her desk. And I also mentioned that someone, probably her boss, had yelled at her earlier. So pulling out details from the photo is very helpful in making your narration. I will point out that in the narrations, because you either have a woman, a boy, a man, you tend to use your pronouns repetitively. She, or he. So sometimes it might be a good idea to instead use the woman or the man. If you look in my narration, I said, a week later, she got the job. The woman was excited for her first day of work at the company. I chose to use the woman here to break up my narration and not use she quite as often. So it might be a good idea if you can break that up a little bit. Okay, now on to the questions. Number 1, please look at the fourth picture. If you were the woman, what would you be thinking? So the fourth picture is where the woman is sick. So you want to answer something about feeling bad or maybe being stressed. I would be thinking, I feel terrible. At least I don't have to go to work today. My job is too difficult. Maybe I should quit. So as long as you had kind of negative thoughts here, you're probably okay. Number 2, should more be done to protect workers from bad companies? I think so. Currently, there are still many bad companies. People must work in order to live. So we should make sure that work environments are reasonable. I don't think so. People can choose what kind of job they have. If their job does not suit them, they should change jobs. So both of these are good answers for an opinion question. It gives you a reason why, which is the most important thing in your answers. As always, it's better if you can add in specifics, but not required. Okay? Question number 3. Do you think the work environment in Japan will improve in the future? So work environment means your work situation. So how stressful, how busy your work is. Yes, I do, or no, I don't. So, yes, I do. Many young people in Japan do not like the stressful work environment, and they are refusing to continue with things like long work hours. I think companies will have to change if they want workers. No, I don't. The current work environment benefits bosses, so most will not want to change anything. Lower level workers alone can't change the environment. Okay? Once again, you have specifics supporting your reason. So for the yes answer, an example is the long work hours. They're refusing to continue with things like the long work hours. Next question. Question number 4. Recently, many people have struggled with mental health because of high stress levels. Do you think we need to talk about mental health more? So, mental health can refer to things like high stress. It can also be when we are talking about things like depression. So, this is a yes or no question. Yes, I do. Many people do not know how to help friends or family when they are struggling. If we talk about mental health more, it will create a society where we can support each other. No, I don't. Mental health is very complex and cannot easily be explained. Regular people might misunderstand and make things worse, so it should be dealt with by professionals. For the no, I don't, and yes, I do questions, this is a good example of giving specific examples. Regular people might understand and make things worse. This example supports your reason of why you said no. Okay? So, if you have any questions about your narration or any of the answers you made today, please put it in the comments and I will respond. But that's all for today. You did a great job. Goodbye.